Hello and welcome to PKR Tournament TV. I'm your host, Colin Morris, here with James Bache and Dan Grant. What have we got for you right now? A very special tournament. This is the $20,000 Guaranteed TV Showdown from Saturday, May 3rd. We got players playing for huge pots here. As I said before, we've got Dan Grant, James Bache. James, set this one up for us. Tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, man, exciting stuff, isn't it? We have 417 runners, so we broke the 20k guarantee. First 5 people here are all going to get 4 figures. It's some quite nice payouts.
Absolutely, and let's just tell you now, these guys haven't just sat down. They've been playing for almost 5 hours already, so they are bang into this. They should know. They should have a bit of a read on their opponents.
This is final table action. This is down, as James mentioned, from a field of 417 players. So these guys have showed some skill. It's $20,000 guarantee. We actually popped the guarantee, so there's more money in the prize pool than that.
Yeah.
So first prize, they're playing for over $5,500 for first prize.
700 buckaroonies.
Yeah, it's a nice payday, isn't it?
Yeah, and that spreads all the way down to just under $300, $298 available for 10th place. Nobody wants to go home with that money right now.
I guess not, but also they haven't just got into the money. They've been in the money now. We've probably paid top 40, 45, and everyone who's just gone out has got $250. Some real names: Timoshenko, Whiskey Mac, Nalake, some real names got there, but no cigar.
Yeah, almost got there.
Yeah.
Almost got there. And here we go. We've got Ace Jack, Ace Queen. Can't see Sour Shark staying in.
Oh, I can. It's a
nice cheeky little
hand. It's only 12 more.
Shout out.
Oh, come on. Well, maybe the Sour Shark knows more than us.
Well, not much there really to produce any fireworks.
No,
Straight draw, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we'll still.
I think you'll hear from
betting.
the Ace Queen. You'll hear from the Ace Queen.
There's just so much reason to bet at this stage, isn't there? There's always so much in the pot.
And again, the $5,000 TV tournament we saw earlier. Now, that's where we saw people really use the lead out with nothing.
Yeah, indeed. Instead of using position like you do early on in this stage, actually, it can be an advantage to be the first man betting out.
That's right.
So,
tell you what, we got some names here as well. Sour Shark, one of our favourite Canadians, twice Tournament Player of the Week nominee, ranked 13th out of all of our PKR tournament players.
Yeah.
Austin there with the chip lead.
Dr. Forever, a very accomplished player as well.
We're going to have to talk about that name, though. I'm not sure that's how you say it.
DR Forever,
Yeah,
Dr.
of course
Forever.
he is Dr. Forever.
Well, he's a doctor
Forever
today.
Oh, Benny.
Benny
the Jet,
all in
another
with Ace
big
10.
name on
Oh, and the Ruffler's got the hooks.
This is not going to end nicely. We saw cash game players go out 10th and 9th in the last tournament. Could it happen again? Benny the Jet gracing those cash tables.
Rude
He's
Wolf.
a good tournament player as well.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
here we
true,
go.
true.
So it's a straight-up race, coin toss.
And 4th Street.
Semi-30, but yeah.
Here's the
Or a split pot, maybe.
No help. And from a
Oh,
player
of course, with the 10.
From a player who made the Super Series final table last year, he's made Sunday Classic final tables. He's now gone.
First one away, Benny the Jet. He's going to take home $298. He can't be happy with that. He's an experienced player. He knows what he's doing out there, and he knows he could have made a bit more money.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Even with I think the buy-in was $55. It's still it's still a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't
get
get
that close to the
chances.
big money.
He's probably been around enough that he knows pocket jacks against ace 10 is not a coin toss.
Ace 10 does not divide by pocket jet.
We just woke up. They just got us out of bed for this, really. So I think we're allowed to make a few mistakes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here we go. Here's
Here we
another
go.
all-in with a collar.
Yeah, we could lose another one unless a king or a jack comes.
Sour Shark.
Oh, my
look at
Home in
that.
Edmonton just
There we go.
cannot believe it.
It's over.
Cannot believe it. An Edmontonian doesn't get lucky. That's unusual.
You need that, though, at this stage. You need to get in
Yeah.
those racing situations and get a little bit lucky.
Well, and Sour Shark can afford it. He's still at, it took a bit out of him, but only knocked him down to 4th.
Yeah.
Fellow Canadian, I should be rooting for him from Edmonton, though. Ouch. Ouch. It's a little hard. I'm going to have to swallow my pride a little bit.
Well, what about we've got Siphon is from Quebec. Is that allowed, Colin?
That's allowed. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
My brother's from coast to coast.
C'est bien, c'est bien.
Absolutely. It's just Edmonton is
great,
just
great
it's just a little hard to take.
Yeah, I do.
City champions and all. Used to be anyway. Anyway, back to the poker here. I think Barbas is going to get mixed up with Jack 6. I didn't think so. I like that. I like that white cowboy outfit there.
It's pretty bling. It's pretty funky.
I think some great avatars at the table today. Some people really making some statements.
Yeah, I mean, they-
mohawk haircuts and whatnot.
They've reached it to the TV table, so you'd think there'd be a little use of the emotes somewhere, but the money talks here.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
and
all a
I
bit
think
serious, isn't
after,
it?
well, and these guys have been playing for, what, 5 hours now?
Yes.
Just surviving, doing what they had to do to get to that final table.
Yeah,
and,
nice.
And the brass ring is right there, so
Yeah.
you want to be focused.
Sour Shark, near the chip
Cheeky.
lead, is using it. That's a nice,
Yep.
it's a nice
Lovely
play.
play.
You know what? Let's really hope to see more of that. Plays
Yeah.
with nothing.
Well, that's why Sour Shark's results are so good. You
Yeah.
know. He will open with just about any two at this stage.
And there's it's one of those tournament
hand.
stages where the bets are a lot more important than the cards.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's used to swimming in these waters.
Yeah, it's final table experience. I mean, he's made of every final table we've got except for the Masters,
Yeah.
really. So that's got to stand you in good stead.
Fold.
I think it's Dr. Forever,
Dr. Forever.
Yeah.
Dr. Forever, Dr. Forever.
Yeah,
Whatever it is, he's got Ace King here.
come on the forums, set us
Boy
straight.
stick. It'd be an interesting call.
Yeah, that's not the first hand you're going to play at the final table, is it?
No.
Twos to a raise.
Barbas, just great outfit, Barbas.
And not a good spot for the Queen High, is it, really?
No,
Even though you're in
Definitely
position.
not. I mean, you'd open with it. You're not going to call a raise with it.
No, that's right.
Quillian, I can't see him.
It's
showing.
another
He might,
22.
he is getting that short now that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, he's only got 17
yeah,
grand.
yeah,
I'd be
that's
calling.
actually-
He's
I'd
got
be
a third
calling.
of his
There's 50
stack.
out there, yeah,
It's
I
a third
think
of his
I-
stacks out there already, I think.
He's only got 2 big blinds left after this.
Yeah.
Some of
It's a
it's
bit of a weak fold. He's
that
3-1
is-
his money, and he's better than a 3-1 dog. So, really, you've got to take every plus EV shot at this stage.
And it hasn't helped him
Tough
folding because he's still at the bottom of the chip
Well, the
counts.
one, there's a few things probably going through his head. And we talked about guys lasting for as long, playing devil's advocate. He's lasted that long, and the one thing maybe going through his mind is maybe on the next hand,
Fold.
somebody else is going to get knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yes.
get that little bit of
Yes.
extra money. I know what you mean. You got to.
It's like $150 a place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean. You gotta get your money in when it makes sense to, and I think it did make sense for him.
And
then,
you get
but-
this far, you've got to play for first, haven't you? You
Yeah.
don't get through 417 runners and then accept that you want to get another $150.
Okay,
You've got to go
let's
for that
not-
5.5 Gs.
I think maybe it's not just that they're looking at the money. I think
Fold.
that they're just looking at the fact that they want to prolong their life. In the
Yeah.
tournament.
Maybe and a bit of pride. You just don't want to go walking out making a call where you're behind pre with a really raggy hand.
Yeah,
Look at this for Rudwolf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I homed in on. We are
Yeah.
sick men. We home in on these gut shots and flush draws instantly.
Open ender.
I love it.
Open-ended straight, yeah,
Cool.
and flush draws. I chased it all away,
Oh yeah, open ender. God, good God, sack
And
me,
the flush.
sack me now.
and the flush. So he
That's why I
was-
never hit my straights. It's going to misread them.
I use the 4-color deck because I miss them all the time. I'm horrible.
Yeah, fair dues.
Well, it's my worst. It's not so much missing the ones that were there; it's thinking ones that
That you got.
that I don't.
Yeah.
That's the
Look,
killer, isn't it?
Oh,
I
4
got you
spades and a
beat.
club.
Oh, no, I don't.
Ouch. Oh.
I have mental instability issues when looking at aces and fours. I always imagine I've got aces. It's aces. It's not. It's ace 4.
Yeah.
Not as good.
Well, they do call them drunk man's aces, so that means you're usually drunk.
Yes.
Well, I think
Drunk
I,
on love of poker.
Yeah.
I think I spotted the hole in your game there, Dan.
Okay.
Definitely not a good idea to gamble drunk.
Colin, there's not nearly enough holes in my game for you to play with.
Well, we could talk about various records and win loss and
Could
what
we?
actually has
But we'll
happened
get back
at
to
the
the game
table when you and I
instead.
play
We'll
poker. But I'm too
yeah.
much of a
It's
gentleman.
very, 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 very small game sample, Colin. I don't think we can really talk about those.
I'm with James for once.
Oh.
I think, we
I
need to
got
look
your
at
back,
it.
buddy.
You
Look at the long
stick
term
stick
here.
together.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
We have to.
Boy stick here. Oh, here we go.
That's
All
a nice.
in.
It's
Yeah.
a nice place. Unfortunately, at the wrong time, but
I don't
well,
know.
it's the right time. You just, he's
Barber
run
says
up
nothing
against
invested.
it.
Fold.
Well, fair
Well,
enough, I suppose.
no,
to knock
it's-
someone out.
It's not about nothing invested so much as that the guy's probably
the
pushing
flop.
with not much.
Yeah. Well,
There you go,
And
that's
4th Street.
basically ended. That has ended.
comes
it.
the
over, drawn dead.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
Distic
Nice
came in third bottom in chips to the final table and leaves in about the same spot.
Thank you.
Yep, $366. Nothing wrong with that. Pay for another tournament.
Yeah.
New hand.
They'll be on their way.
Absolutely.